Good evening, I'm Amelia Lee. 1 week after what many are calling the worst storm in 5,000 years, we are hearing from one of the families who survived the flooding in Cott County, Tennessee. Tonight, Evan Lasik has more from along the Pigeon River.
Many in this area have come back to their longtime homes trying to salvage what they can of their personal items after what they call the scariest moment of their life.
We lost everything. We lost some pets, disabled dog, everything, pictures, everything's gone.
Rising water as Helen moved through East Tennessee.
It come up so quick, we didn't have time to get out.
Eleanor Johnson says she had to hold onto a car to not be pulled into the currents.
I met my neighbors over here by a car and was there for 10 hours. My neighbors, they got in the dry with the babies. They got them fairly quick.
A group of neighbors were able to get on top of a bin as water surrounded them.
Well, we were terrified standing up there.
After hours of being scared, when they saw those helicopters, they knew they were going to make it.
You knew that they were coming to rescue. It was like a sense of relief that you knew that you were going to get out of there, like you weren't going to drown. It was all going to be okay.
While the water has receded, the recovery is just starting for these neighbors, a place they have all lived for so long, filled with memories and personal items, now gone.
It's just sad. That's all I know to say is it's just sad. Coming over here just makes me sick to my stomach. So this was our home for so long, and you know, we don't have it anymore, so.
In Cott County, Evan Lasik, WVLT News.
Country music star Dolly Parton made her way to Tennessee, where she visited folks impacted by Hurricane Helen. She made the announcement at the Walmart in Newport after working with Walmart on another project. They decided they would team up for this announcement. Walmart also says they will up their commitment to $10 million. Dolly says these are her people, related or not. This is her home, and this is what she wants.
So talk about how personal this is to you to be able to help the folks over here in Newport.
Well, it's personal because I have a lot of my own relatives that live here, and when we heard about this, it was devastating, not just because it was my family, because all these people feel like my people. We all feel related, and we are in some sort of way. So it just devastated me just to know that we had to suffer like that. You don't want to see anybody suffering.
Dolly Parton is partnering with the Mountain Ways organization, which was established to help in a time of disaster. Now let's take a look back and compare what downtown Newport looked like a week ago. You can see how high that water was. Water began rushing into downtown, prompting crews to tell people to evacuate. And on the right side is what it looks like today. The water is gone, but what's left is mud and just a mess. Businesses have told us this week there was nothing to spare. They have lost everything and they do not have flood insurance. Travel between Tennessee and North Carolina will be difficult in the short and long term as crews rebuild interstates and roads heavily damaged by flooding from Helene in late September. The North Carolina Department of Transportation reports that Interstate 40 near the Tennessee state line will be closed indefinitely, and that is actually the same for Interstate 26 near the Tennessee state line also. Officials have broken ground on the new location for Kentucky Transportation Cabinet's District 11 office in Manchester. The new location will be located off of Kentucky 80 across from Huddle House. More than 100 employees are working out of the building that opened more than 50 years ago. Governor Andy Beshear says it has taken decades and several administrations to get to this point, speaking on the importance of working together.
In my administration, we believe in getting things done. Now, we don't believe in red counties or blue counties, just counties with our Kentucky families that deserve these projects moving forward. We like to build things. We like to move things forward, and that's exactly what we're doing here. You know, my goal as governor is to bring as much opportunity for our kids and our grandkids as possible, and that means we got to move fast.
Beshear says construction will begin on the project soon, with the goal of being open early 2026. Well, it is a wrap on that first day of the Apple Festival in Paintsville, and organizers consider this event a success. The 60th event brought folks from all over, some checking in from as far as Ireland, to celebrate the town's Future Fall Festival. Booths lined the streets and merchants filled the parking areas, bringing money in for some of the area nonprofits and serving as a homecoming for Johnson County.
And you see an influx of people just trying to be out in their community, and you see people that they may live in the community, but you haven't seen them in 10, 15 years, but you're seeing them at the Apple Festival. So it gives everybody a sense of community and getting out and enjoying everybody's time and fellowship.
The event continues tomorrow for its final day. You can find the schedule of events at WYMT.com.
Let's go to guest weather at the Kentucky Apple Festival in downtown Paintsville. Sponsored by Paintsville Tourism.
Hello, it's Apple Day weekend. It's the 60th anniversary, well, the 60th year. I've been coming since I was 5. It's going to be a beautiful day. I think high is about 81, and tomorrow is going to be about 79. So come out and enjoy it, and you'll have a great time. And this is my son, Xavier.
Hello, welcome to the Paintsville, Kentucky Apple Festival in Paintsville, Kentucky today. Come on out. It's beautiful. There ain't gonna be no rain for the next 2 or 3 days. And come on out and have a good time and enjoy Paintsville, Kentucky.
Your first alert over the next 24 hours has everything lit up in green, meaning A-OK. As we go throughout the day on Saturday, we'll see plenty of sunshine. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s and low 80s. Sunday will be okay for the most part. It's when we get into the evening and overnight hours that we'll see that chance of rain. But all is quiet on Future View as we head throughout the day. On Saturday, we'll see clear skies Saturday night, paving the way for plenty of sunshine for the most part on Sunday. It's when we get into Sunday night, there's that line of showers at 9 o'clock at night, stretching just south of Louisa over towards London. That's the cold front that's going to push through, dropping the temperatures with highs in the upper 70s and low 80s for your, or sorry, upper 60s, low 70s, I should say, for your Monday. Made it to 82 today after a morning start of 62, 73, and 53 is where we should be for this time of year. Outside right now, not a bad evening. Take a look at this. We're at 63. Our dew point's at 63. We're fully saturated at 100%, and we have a nice calm wind out there at this hour. Going to 58 degrees for tonight on the first alert forecast with mostly clear skies. Winds will be out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The ARH 7-day forecast for the weekend is always in view. Takes us to 80 for Saturday, and here's how we get there. We'll start the day off with a temperature of 62 by 9 a.m. going into the 80s as we go throughout the mid to late part of the afternoon. Monday will go to 69. Tuesday will go to 68 degrees as that front pushes through. Some places we'll see highs in the low 70s towards Monticello, Somerset, Middlesboro going to 71, Harlan going to 71. We'll go to 69 in Jackson, Pikeville. We'll go to 68 as well. Then we go to 68 for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. We go into the upper 60s and low 70s. All in all, not a bad 7-day at all. Plenty of sunshine is in store. That's the latest first alert forecast.
Let's go to the Kentucky Apple Festival in downtown Paintsville. Sponsored by Appalachian Wireless.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Armando Berry and Jack Demler will have highlights and scores from across the coverage area. ARH Sports Overtime is coming your way right after this break.